Hey everybody, welcome to FPSGeneral. My name is Ben, and thank you for stopping by. If you guys haven't noticed, most of the CoD Ghost gameplay on this channel comes from a game mode called Hunted. The reason that is because I'm pretty good at the game mode, it's a lot of fun, and you can get a ton of squad points and a ton of XP by playing it. So let me explain to you guys how the game mode works, and give you some tips on how to succeed in it. So, let's get started. Hunted is a pretty easy game mode to understand. You start off with a pistol, 2 throwing knives, and a 9-bang grenade, which is like a flashbang if you guys have used it before. Everyone gets the same pistol with no attachments, and the pistol is randomly selected at the beginning of the match from the list of pistols. However, the PDW is not on that list. The PDW is the burst fire pistol, if you guys don't remember. The two teams are dropped on opposite sides of the map, and the first crate is usually dropped right in between the two. However, about one time in about every 10 games, a second crate is dropped closer to one of the two teams, giving them a distinct advantage and a place to run that doesn't put them directly in the line of fire at the beginning of the match. To get a better gun, you have to go over to one of the crates and access it. Each crate has 6 guns in it, so every time those 6 charges have been used up, the crate disappears, and you have to go to a new one. Also, the crate will sometimes disappear if it's not accessed for a certain period of time. Usually that's about 60 seconds. Your objective from there is to kill the other team. First team to 65 kills wins. Each gun you pick up from the crate has only 1 clip in it. The pistol you spawn in with also does as well. However, your pistol only has 1 clip as well, but you can acquire more ammunition for it by running over a dropped pistol on the ground. People will drop pistols on the ground when they switch out the pistol for a better gun, or if they die. While they're holding the pistol, of course. You can only have 1 gun attached at any given time. You cannot replenish your 9-bang after you've used it, and if you lose your throwing knives, you also will lose those. Specialist kill streaks are already set, and they're attached, even though it does not display them down in your little kill streak counter. As there's only 65 kills in a round, it's very difficult for anyone to get a chem strike, but it has happened. So that's Hunted in a nutshell. So let me share some tips with you guys. First off, it might seem like a glorified version of Team Deathmatch, but in reality, Hunted is very much an objective game mode. If you don't go over to the crate and you don't play next to the crate and try and deprive the other team of getting better guns, your team will lose, and that'll hurt you, points-wise. You'll get about a quarter of the points that you could if you would have won. One good way to help support your team is to throw your 9-bang into crowds of the enemy, even if you don't have enough ammunition to take them on yourself. Your teammates will take care of them for you, and, get this, you'll get a pretty decent number of assist points. The 9-bang is also really good if you are running out of ammunition and you're backed into a corner with people with guns. It's a good way of getting out of sticky situations. My second tip for you is, don't be afraid to use your knife. In this game mode, melee is a big component of the gameplay. In close quarter situations or with enemies with burst fire or single fire weapons, a lot of times they can't fire fast enough in a strafing pattern to get you, so you can duck around them and knife them. The throwing knife is also a really good way to kill somebody because you can keep picking up the knife after you throw it, which means that you won't run out of ammunition, which is a big problem in this game because they only give you 1 clip per pistol when you spawn and 1 clip per gun when you go over to the crate. My third tip is definitely always go for the LMG. If you have the LMG, you have a large amount of ammunition, you've got a fast fire rate, and you can basically mow down enemies because no matter what, unless they have a submachine gun or assault rifle, there's basically no way they're going to be able to get you. My fourth tip is to close the line of sight. You got to control the engagement, you have to adapt to the kind of weapon that you have attached. So if you have the pistol, you're going to want to stay in very close quarter situations where you can strafe around and you can try and get them just purely for mobility. If you have the submachine gun or assault rifle, you can have a little bit longer line of sight to try and separate yourself from people with shotguns and pistols so that you can get the kill and they will not kill you. If you have the sniper rifle, have very long lines of sight so people with other guns won't be able to get you and you'll be able to snipe them off. And LMGs are basically good at every line of sight, so that's why they're the best gun in this game mode. My fifth tip for you is to make sure that you deprive the other team of their weapons. This will give you more kills and it will also help your team win consistently. That's why I've got a very high win-loss ratio in this game mode. A few good ways to accomplish this are, first, play the objective. camp around the crates. Try and keep the enemy from getting to the crates in the first place. Another thing you can do is you can also watch the crates, because it takes about 1 to 2 seconds for somebody to grab a gun from them. So you can get them while they're defenseless and getting the gun from there. It's like getting a care package. You can't actually shoot and also pick up the care package at the same time. So too with this in this game mode. Another good way to do this is to be liberal with your bullets. If you have a shotgun or a gun that's not particularly good, or a gun you're not good with, and you get that out of the box or off the ground, shoot it. Use up the bullets, because no matter what, you're going to want to make sure that the other team does not get to use those bullets against you, and they'll have to stick with their pistol. And when they run out with their pistol, they'll just have to use their knife. So it's basically, you can consider it using the bullets before they do. And lastly, be diverse with the weapons that you pick up. That way you'll get more squad points, you'll have more challenges completed for each gun, and it will give you a wide variety of experience with each gun. So I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, make sure you guys like the video and subscribe and show me a little bit of support. Thanks guys, and check back a little bit later for more videos. Peace out.